want y'all to know something. I had it perfectly when I said it on live, and I got over like 100 followers. But I want y'all to listen to this. Watch for the people. I'm going to call this what you doing for me. A lot of y'all moms that y'all say y'all respect, these moms out here that'll do anything for their child. A lot of these women low-key be on this trick for treat. Meaning if I give you my treat, you gonna like be my, you owe me. Because, I did this for you in exchange for some money. So put 2 and 2 together and figure out what I'm trying to say. Okay? Same goes to these men. Okay? Because they'll be like, my friend said it, instant block. Like, what makes you valuable for me to be your girl, like you to be my girlfriend? What's so, like, and especially, it's weirdly odd when somebody asks you for your number. Asks you to be they boo thing. And they coming to you all sideways. Like, what makes you valuable or worthy? That person don't see you're worthy because they making it known. They disrespect that, hey, I'm not here for that. But I was making it known I was here for a relationship. They don't want a relationship with you. A lot of people are being users, okay? Some people will ask one to do something for them and show them they work because they know that you're so, I hate to say it, but it's the truth, so desperate, needy. You want a relationship. You want to be loved because you didn't get that love, affection from your parents or your mom or your dad. And it shows up in your relationships. And sometimes, I hate to say this, but y'all parents purposely did this to y'all. Some of y'all parents was narcissistic, and some of y'all just said it is what it is because you can't change them. And some of y'all didn't even set boundaries. Some of y'all could set boundaries and they didn't follow. And some of y'all cut y'all parents off. But the thing is, when you have that parent or that's making you feel like I'm going to give you affection when I want to, if you don't fill up that wound, you're going to come across men or women like this where they feel like you ask them what we are after you help them here and or help them there, and it's like they want more and more. You got to be careful of how you, because, Joyce Meyer said it, don't be the enabler where you always giving. And then you wonder why people are mistreating you because you didn't even let them be grateful for the little things, and you keep doing at their beck and call, so they're not going to respect you. If anything, they're going to look at you like a people pleaser. They're going to look at you like a yes man. They're going to look at it like you do what I say. And some people don't respect that, and it's sad. It is sad because you are being taken for granted, but you got to understand you're allowing yourself to be taken for granted. And the thing what people need to understand when it comes to being taken for granted, you have to prevent that. And there's ways and precautions to prevent those type of behaviors. I think some people don't know what true love is. They always think you gotta do something for them. I feel like when you're genuinely around somebody, you want to do something for them just because as a relationship, how I analyze it, you want one day you and your person is going to be mom and dad. And if you can't work, you want to make sure that person could provide for the household until you get on your feet. You're not asking this person to codepend, take what resonate, put it in your situation. Because there is some men out here that can't take care of the household. And there's a woman that can take care of herself, the children, and the man too. So I feel like everybody needs to find someone that's valuable. You need to find someone that respects you and see your value. You don't need somebody that makes it seem like you're not valuable, get jealous because they see your value, and then once they cut you off and you're done with them and you see your work, now you're glowing up on social media, or you're you know, doing things big on TV, or you got your degree, nursing degree, associate and occupational assistant, and now everybody wants to be your friends. They wasn't loving you when you was broke, but now they love you because you got some money. That's why I find it weird when people be like, oh my God, when I have money, what I'm gonna do? When people coming to me asking me if I got it, tell them no. Because how people treat you, whether you got it or don't, is how they truly feel about you. And sometimes it's projection, and sometimes it shows how they don't have no control of their emotions. But I don't like to give people that, because I feel like that's gaslighting. Because if you know you coming out incorrect and you saying something mean, you do have self-control and you are self-aware, because you're truly saying how you feel when you're upset. You're coming at me wrong, whether I do got it or don't got it, mistreating me and messing the bond up. You're doing that. I ain't doing nothing but being myself and being quiet and minding my business. Because everybody know when God's about to bless you, it's a silence. It's a little stagnant. A lot of people who are not patient and not praying to God for their peace of mind and to stay calm during a storm, those are the people that, oh, they say they Christian, but they say they follow God and they don't. Because they literally are acting an ass. They literally need money to be their happiness. And I'm okay with that. But what I'm not okay with, somebody spin the block just because they left you. They made fun of you like you wasn't shit. But now they see you on a rise. I'm kind of hearing that Chris Sean song. They know I'm on a rise. You know, but like they coming around just to vibe with you. You feel me? Some of them try to break you even more. I seen that with a family member. I learned to never tell people how much I was making when it came to me selling on Amazon FBA in 2018. I was selling setting powder. There's a wholesaler makeup by the 826 in Miami, right? Still there. And even though I bought it for 20, I sold it for 40, because there was other areas where, like they said, just because, you know, at the corner store, it might be $1 for a water bottle. That's the location, because they know the people in there could only vary $1. But at the airport, the water bottle's $7. At freaking Disney World, it's $6. You know your value, you know your worth. And if somebody's coming in your life to show you, to tell them to show you, they come into your life to ask you to show them your worth, your values, there's something corrupt about that person. There's nothing good about this person, because there's a lot of people that want to take something from you. What's between your legs, men or women, they want to take what's in your wallet. And you need to figure out someone really genuinely like you for you. I'm not even, like, I could feel like someone's going to be like, oh, what about they caring about your mental health? That's good too, but it's also bad, because the same person that know how to heal you will also know how to trigger you when you're mad and you're not doing what they say. So be careful with that shit. They smile in your face all the time, but they want to take your place. Them backstabbers. Backstabbers. See, I'm very intuitive. Since I've been in this car, sometimes I don't sleep. So I stay up and record the things, the downloads that I be getting from God. Understanding that I see in this generation, people are so low vibration. They don't even believe in praying that the Most High will give them what they want. That they seek relationships and codependenships from others and hoping someone save them. That's why I don't look at them rappers and celebrities like they living the best life, because they literally have no peace. People be throwing themselves at them. And you don't think I would think the same thing, like, damn, why are you throwing yourself at me? It's because you want what's in my bank account. One time, I said something funny to my friend. I'm like, how about these celebrities are real deal broke? They don't got it, but they make it seem like they got it. And everything's off of credit. And he said, some of them is living like that. Their name is just holding weight because they're known everywhere. I would never forget how somebody worked for AAA told me that somebody had a Ferrari and he was stuck on E, and she said she was trying to go to the hairstylist. You're driving a Ferrari and you telling me you got AAA, and not only that, this car that's almost damn near 6 figures is pulled on the side of the road because the fact you didn't put gas in it. I remember I was feeling so bad I could only put $5 to, every time I got off work at 7 and I was trying to get the payday. I was paying rent of $600, trying to make ends meet. I was getting tired. And on top of that, the person that I was with was making me feel like shit, like I wasn't doing enough. And I was paying all my bills by myself while everybody was gloating like, oh, this is what this man did for me, or this is what my woman did for me. And this man made me feel better by saying, you think that's bad? I just seen somebody with the most nastiest attitude. And as soon as she told me to ring something up, like a couple snacks, she literally told me, and she said it out loud, her car's on E, to put $3 in a Mercedes-Benz AMG, the new one. And I was in 2020, that was in 2021. And he said, don't feel bad, princess. I see you come here every day working, you trying. There's most people that ain't trying. There's most people out here trying to get pregnant, trying to catch their next victim, live off of government assistance. You actually got that fire. You're actually putting out that work. You actually see shit that people don't want to see. Because I go there a lot. Poppy is married. Poppy is happy. And Poppy will give me, I guess he's seeing that I was sad, even though I was working a good job. Because, boy, there was one time there was no gas. And me and my friend, we paid all the bills because we had no choice. The bills wanted their fucking money. I'm riding on E, hoping, like, once the car start, we could get home. I ain't caring about nothing. And we got there safe. Because he had a whole baby mama, and I had a whole lifestyle where it's like nobody wanted to help me, but everybody wanted help from me. And I just feel like I use my story and also what I examined and what I learned with my living of, and still living, and just viewing what goes on. You feel me? I might do another segment where it's like, don't be hard on yourself. Like, stop that shit. A lot of people say negative things to themselves, negative things they don't mean. You are mad. We have humans' emotions. I'm just going to add it in here. Take it easy on yourself. Because it'll be crazy saying that you don't know how to save, but you put $2,000 up in Fundrise. You put $3,000 in E-Trade and you didn't touch it. Most people that go through situations like this would have been looking at it like an emergency. You gotta look how brave and confident you are. And I've been through situations like this. This is like the second time. But every time you go through life situation, I promise you won't let it go. You won't let it happen ever again. Every setback is another comeback. So sometimes you gotta thank your enemies for showing their ass, because they've always been your enemies. You feel me? While you was smiling in their face, being loving and sweet, they was plotting on their way to be like, you know what? Let me see how I can be deceitful, how I can be deceptive, and make it seem like I'm going to hurt this person. Not only by spending their money, this business money. Oh, I'm family. I'm supposed to be supportive and kind. But now I'm in their pockets and draining theirs. And then, it's crazy because I went through this. And on top of that, people will do this thing where, like, I will ask for favor. And when I pay them back, I will need it back, like, days later. And then I learned to pay them back and never ask. I learned to accept that if my family or exes, because they wasn't exes when we was together, but the men I had dated, I couldn't call on them. God called on me. But God was showing me, like, that's not a relationship he wanted me in. Because it's really unfair. I feel like it's unfair for anybody feeling like there's an imbalance. honest and clear communication. You help with the kids on this. We teach them how to clean after themselves. We limit the mess. We help here. Let your person know that I need reinsurance, or, you know, I need dates to show that you care, the effort, you want this relationship to work. You're not just here for a good time. And doing this like I'm here for a good time, not a long time, like on some Drake shit. Or like that song from like Trey Songz, Don't Come Looking for Love, but I'm looking to make love to you. Be careful of that, okay? Y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm just tired of this, like, what you doing for me? Because a lot of people is on that. You know, I love my business mindset. All right. I'll see y'all later. Deuces.